Hey there, you're watching the Jessa channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more Acanthop Isle. We are here at the little church where there is a wedding in progress. I wonder how it's going. Let's see. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. People are clapping. They've come in their nice duds. Everybody looks pretty happy. The Reverend is standing by. One of the brides is being congratulated. I wonder what's happening with... Uh-oh. Well. We have ourselves a little problem. And that Deva Arai is taking her new married status perhaps a touch more difficult, difficultly, I'm not sure. She's nuts. And let's see how what the bride thinks of her. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so I'm going to take this wedding arch so that the Reverend doesn't have to keep buying it over and over again. I'm just going to put it into her inventory, and so whenever there's a wedding, she has a wedding arch ready to pull out of her backside. So let's talk about what simming is really about, everyone. This is really what I feel simming is about. It's about telling a story, you see? Yep, it's a story. Right there we have, who do we have here? We have, this is going on the wall in the girls' apartment, which I have a feeling I'm going to have them, by the way, Kathy and Deva live separately for a little bit of time, partly because I think it flows in with the storyline. I don't think Deva would want to give up her spot, and I know it's odd that they're married and live separately, but hey, you know, we're in the 90s. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're not. But yeah, we're modern times call for modern methods and measures and whatnot. And also the second reason why we're going to do that is because I simply don't want to redo Kathy's. I just did her apartment. I'm not doing all that all over again, moving them into some place together and then redoing that. Forget it. Ain't happening. So anyway, we have a picture here of this wonderful story being told. And this is, my tongue is firmly in cheek here. There is a story that you could make from this, of course. You know, no sympathy with the Sims. They don't care that Deva's gone nuts. But it's also just tongue-in-cheek good fun, because that's the other aspect of the Sims that is so wonderful, is it's tongue-in-cheek good fun. Let's watch Deva go through her moments of difficulty, as it were. Let's put that F10 back on and go back to F1 and unpause that bad boy. Now, for many of you guys who haven't seen this aspect of The Sims, it's so funny. She goes completely nuts. Now let's move to Deva's perspective. Now, right now we are playing as Deva, as you can see down here. And poor thing. Oh. You know what? I'm going to pause for a quick moment and use the tab key to take a picture of this. And well, actually, I take that back. I'm not going to pause. And the reason why is because I can teach you once again how to use the tab key or refresh your memory. So I just pushed the tab key and that got rid of my user interface. It has given me a free camera. You see? And there are different keys that you can use. I'm going to use the if I remember correctly, yes, the Q key to go down, because I want to frame this with Deva's pretty self looking most upset. And then I'm going to move the camera in a little bit and widen the shot out using the X key. I used the W key to move forward like that. I'm going to move it back though, because I want to kind of get this pew in the picture, so it's clear that where she's sitting. And then I'm going to press F9, my key for Gadwin print screen, and that holds the screen there while I take a picture of it. This is important to the story So that's why I want to make sure I get this one framed really well. And that's the face of a romance sim. A married romance sim. Or at least this particular married romance sim. Now, one of the things that I have read a lot in Sims forums, oops, is that, and I'm going to push the tab key to go back into the regular mode, and it'll kind of shift the camera for me. One of the things I have heard many other simmers say is that romance sims can end up being actually great family members and partners and mothers and fathers if you know, play to their wants. Now, right now, you can notice that Deva's want directly after her marriage is ask a sim on a date. Kathy's want is to fall in love with Deva. So this is going to be an interesting and possibly short-lived marriage. Look at that. Look at that face. Look at the face. So, one of the fun things about this that the Maxis team did so well when they made this game, and you can see everybody, all the guests are like, she's nuts. This is it. They're just standing there watching her go crazy. They don't care. They're thinking, you know what? I really could use some cake right now. Now, my game is going to be lagging a little bit because even though I have a very good computer, this many Sims on one lot is always a little bit laggy. So you'll just have to pardon that lag. So pretty soon, help should be on the way. Hey, look, it's a good time! She's going crazy, but you, Deva, have faith. The party is going very well. So what I'm waiting for is help to come. Oops. It might still be... sorry about that. Okay, so I had Kathy selected. This is the therapist, who is a great part of the game. Fashioned a little bit after... not a little bit, a lot after Groucho Marx. And he's awesome. And actually, while I'm here, let me just get a really good picture of him. Now, the therapist is, unfortunately, he is not a marriageable PC. He's not actually even a sim. He's more of an object. I want to get all that hair in there. And he cannot be interacted with in any way except for this. He'll never show up in a lot. Although I just noticed he has my default eyes in, which is cool. I'm trying to get this so that I get him and perhaps this Jane T. Bell back here in the back. I mean, Willow Storkway. Whoops. Yeah, that's good. That's a good picture right there. I'm going to take one from this here. And that's one. And you'll probably see that one on a title screen. One of the thumbnails that I use to show you the episodes. And I'm going to scoot in as well, too. And get a nice zoomed in one. Oops, not that zoomed in. Camera manipulation in The Sims. And I'll get this one with the other bride in the background and see how little she cares about her bride going nuts. And I'm going to scoot in just a little bit. Yeah, that's about it. There we go. I really like this music playing in the background. Okay, so the fun thing I wanted to show you is that the only person who can see the therapist, and many of you long-term simmers are going, Jessa, we know this already. But I do not assume that everyone watching this knows all about The Sims, and that's why I want to show you all the ins and outs and fun things. So, Deva can see the therapist, so when we are playing as Deva, she can see him, and she can talk to him and interact with him, and he's going to pick her up and help her get back on the right track. But if we go to any other sim, guess what? Willow, Willow here is watching Deva talk to no one. Now there's a particular shot that I want to get here. We'll bring the therapist back in here. So you can see why another sim would think that Deva was quite nuts. How many fingers am I holding up? 16! You're cured. And what's Kathy doing? Checking out Lex. Lord. So when I first started playing The Sims, I played my Sims with such tender loving care that they never went crazy. Which of course is not nearly as interesting as letting your Sims go completely nuts every once in a while. So I'm sorry about this terrible lag here. Perhaps I should invite fewer people to the wedding. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Now the animators did a terrible job here. You can see, well, not terrible, but they missed out on something here. And they do this sometimes. Look at that. Isn't that horrible? Her bottom teeth. Isn't that scary? I'm scared. That's disgusting. But anyway, yeah, we'll get this. Oh, I love this game. All right, so this is an important one to get. It's entitled Self-Empowerment: How to Overcome One's Deepest Troubles by the therapist. Okay, so let it out, and the therapist is like, okay, that's brilliant. And I love how the party is still a good time. I'm cured, Doc! Thanks! And once again, everybody is sitting there and saying that Deva is nuts, which she is. And the therapist disappears. Now, the next thing to do is to get the party started. Let's have the good Reverend do some practicing. And I'm going to have Kathy go upstairs. And to save time, I'm just going to teleport her here. And because she's selected, she can now serve up some food. So I'm going to have her do that. Serve food. And the lag should slow down a little bit, hopefully, after everybody sits down to eat. And then once again, I'm going to use my trusty motive controller to make everyone's hunger very low. And then I'm going to move them all up here, call all the visitors. And I'm going to have Kathy grab a plate of lobster and get the party started. You can see now why all my Sims are fat. So everybody will come up here and start to gather around the food, and because I've lowered their hunger, they should automatically start getting stuff to eat. Kathy's like, I don't care about you guys, I'm going ahead. It's lobster. It's not as good as grilled cheese, but you know, you can't have everything. And we have Lex and Sienna kissing. Oh, that's so cute. I'm going to move forward, fast forward the time a little bit here until they start choosing something to eat, which they should fairly soon. The first time I ran this party scenario, they were just climbing all over this champagne thing. It was crazy. Whoever set that up did a poor job on the aspect that calls the sim to it. I forget what it's called, the name of it. The attraction vector. Okay, and food is starting. So after you have all the Sims eaten, I won't show you this because of the lag, which is driving everything down to a crawl. But at that point, you just go on ahead and have the wedding party. The Sims will cut the cake. You can have them toast, which since they're not doing it autonomously, they're not going to climb all over this. And if it's a real exciting party, you can go over here into the yard pick from your party supplies here, and that's where this should be. Let's see if I have it. Is it in party supplies? I don't remember because I don't use... Yes, it is. Good. There. This is the Jack B. Limbo stick. And at the end of the reception, you can put out this stick and people will start to do limbo underneath it, which is quite fun. Complete with all kinds of awesome bending over and everything. It's great. And if you want to, you can add an extra little touch by having another sim over here in the spot. I'm having a brain fart. Creativity. And I was trying to remember what it was. The drum, which I have several great recolors of. And this drum, by the way, is from the Sims 2's team put out several little standalone Sims 2 games, and they're called Sims 2 Life Stories, and they don't require the whole Sims 2 game to play. They only did 2 of them. I don't think they were 100% successful, but in any case, there's one called Castaway, and these objects were extracted from Castaway. You can find this drum, and there's also another smaller drum over here. I love them. Let me zoom in on them. And here's the larger drum. And you can find them on More Awesome Than You. They're extracted life story objects, I believe is what the thread is called. And there's several neat things in there, including, if I can see a picture of it from here, including those wonderful portable toilets that I have over there. Those are from Pet Stories. There was a Castaway and then a Pet Stories one. I think I'm going to leave you here with the reception. I'm going to turn it on a little bit. See if people get to moving a little better. In my tests, I didn't have such lag, but also I was not recording at the time too. So if you're not recording and you have a fairly decent computer, you won't have lag like this. The minute I stop recording, they'll move back to a normal speed. I've also taken the time to put in a... this is from Seasons. It's a juice bar. And I have a feeling that Deva will spend a lot of time at the juice bar. Drowning her sorrows in papaya punch. And so that's how you do a reception. You have some friendship aspects going on over here. You have Sims talking and enjoying themselves. And then afterwards, the girls will go home and have a nice honeymoon. If I had a vacation spot set up, I could, of course, send them one on Voyage, but I don't have one built yet. And that'll be some long time before I get that done. Sims 4 will probably be out before that happens. And there's a wedding. Deva and Kathy are married. Yay! You know, I was really half expecting that Deva might leave Kathy at the altar, but nope, it was not to be. I've only had one sim leave another at the altar, and it was quite amusing when it happened. So, as you can see from the town clock, it is coming up on 4 o'clock here. Nope, 5 o'clock. I was right, 5 o'clock in Acanthop. And I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the wedding festivities, complete with one of the brides going completely nuts, let me know in the comments below, and make sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really does encourage me. And if you loved what you saw, join the party and subscribe. I'll see you back here in Acanthop in the next episode when we try and figure out how Kathy and Deva are going to make it work. We'll see. As always, thank you so much for watching. Get every new Jessa channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then from your YouTube homepage, click Manage Subscriptions, then check Email with new uploads. And thanks for watching.